Hi guys, Justin here, welcome Farm 26. So, just spent the last hour or so running all my big heavy stuff from home to here. And it's raining out and I'm wet, but it's all here. So I thought I'd start with, we're going to grab a couple dies. And it's 3/4. Pretty sure it's 3/4. No, it's bigger. I just hope it isn't metric. Actually, let's check our bolt. Let's look on our bolt. Man, it's got both markings. What one do I believe? It's got 8.8. Look at that, that's the craziest thing I've ever seen. Will it focus? See, you can see that it's got the grade marks and it's got 8.8 on it. That don't make no sense to me. None whatsoever. But anyways, let's try a die. See if it even attempts to. And yeah, it's close, but I don't think it's right. Normally when they bind up that tight after about a turn, they're different. Yeah, no, it's different. It's scraping on one side and not the other. Alright, so what we're going to do instead, we're just going to clean them out. Because I don't have a large metric tap set. I'm going to look, see if I got a brush that'll go in there. Just by hand. All we got is by hand. Well, let's just see how bad he was. If I remember right, these come in and out real nice. And yeah, that one's nice. And I did plug the holes before I painted, so. Maybe he's just going to get blown out. Yeah, those threads are good. I guess say generally on cast that's been plugged. Well, I shouldn't say that. This one's had so much rust that I'm kind of surprised that these are going as nice as they are. But anyways, I'm going to clean them out, blow them out, oil them up. I'm going to clean this out, clean the wedge, and I'll get back with you when I'm throwing some stuff together. Okay, so I got my wedges all cleaned up. So what we're going to do here now, God, I just had it in my hand too, anti-seize. Man, I do that a lot. But I'm going to give this a quick wipe. I did throw a little bit of anti-seize down in them holes. And what we're going to do is just bolt the wedge in. Right there it is. I told you I just had it. But what we're going to do before we do that is just give an ever so light coating. And I'm going to do the one thing I hate doing, and that's getting it on my hand, because we don't want, all we want is something there. We don't want a thick, I mean, I don't know if you can see that, but you can still see steel. You know, you can see, yeah. We're going to do the same to this. And give him another wipe out before we do that. Just don't need no crap sticking in there. And he's just going to be a and if your anti-seize is sticky, you're going to need to put some oil or mineral spirits or something, because you don't want You don't want too much in there. He's just enough to have a smear on there. That's all you want. That's all I want anyway. Too much gives you trouble, not at all. Same thing. And yeah, you get the black hand to death. Or the silver hand to death. It's alright, we're used to it. Okay, then we're going to take one bolt. Just one. And I seize the hell out of him. Because this one is not coming out once he's in. Actually, none of these three are coming out once he's in. We'll leave the other three in nice and loose and slide them on, but yeah, these are done. Yeah, and I'm not going to bore you with anti-seizing all of them. I'm just going to show you what I'm up to, and then I'm going to anti-seize them, and we'll be back to it. But there you go, just your wedge up and in. That's what I'm doing anyway. And I'll get back with you. Alright, so I finished greasing up my wedge here, and we're just going to slip him in from the back side. And then I greased our bolts up, and we're going to try and get just a couple threads in on him. We're going to want him to float. And you're going to see why in just a second. Okay, so that's all our bolts. We're going to push our wedge all the way back. Hopefully we didn't put our bolts in too far, because we got to time them on the axle once we get there. Okay. Come on, casters. Okay. Just a little more. And yeah, our wedge is on too far. So we're just going to back them out a little more. Get on there, buddy. Well, I'm not liking this. There. Well, we're on anyways. We can get rid of this contraption. Well, maybe not rid of, but get them out of the way. There. Right. So have we still got a bolt in at all? Not really. far are we from lining? Yeah, we're gonna have to pull them all the way. I can't turn the wedge. Okay. And so this front wheel assist is kind of screwing me today. On the older stuff anyways, I'd imagine TW20s that are two-wheel drive, 10s, whatever, you can take her out apart and roll her around, give her what you need, and go on with your day. But this is not going to have that, or not going to allow that. So he might be a little more to get there. Okay. Back our wedge out a little more. And nope, that's upside down. Pretty sure of it. Yeah. Go this way. How much more do we gotta go? So you know what, actually if we hang on this guy, we'll probably be able to get him in with the cherry picker. Okay, where's our lifting eye? Lifting eye, we just had him a second ago. Well, when I get it rigged back up, I'll bring you back in. Okay, so we're gonna let this lift do the work. We're just gonna take him up and let him rotate. And I'm going to watch for them D shapes to come into being. And right there we're really close. I'm going to have to man him a little bit, but actually let's go down a touch. But yeah, he'll rock in now. Can we start a bolt? No. He's there, we got a couple threads on the first one. And I kind of wonder if I shouldn't just run him in about as far as I can without tightening stuff too tight. But yeah, it's kind of a just walking him in kind of thing. And I think I'm actually going to stop you guys here. I kind of want to get all this done in one video, so yeah, well, you got the idea. I'm going to keep pulling that wedge in until I get all 3 bolts in. Alright, see you in a bit. So we got all 3 bolts in. Now we can just kind of walk them back, little wiggles, and bring him where he needs to be. You'd be surprised how quick he is walking along. And almost there. too far actually. Let's bring him back 1/4 of an inch. And that's him. All right, we can draw our bolts up now. I'm going to need an impact. And we're not going to horse them tight, but we're going to draw them up pretty good. And I got to find them. Be back in a second. So yeah, now what we're going to do, we're just going to draw that wedge up just with an impact. And that's pretty close. Actually, you know what? No, we're going to back them off a touch. And we're going to pop them back with a hammer, because I forgot to do one thing. There, he's back. I have to tighten the back. The wedge that bolts in from the back, I got to tighten him up. I left him loose just in case. But yeah, it's just going to be those same 3 bolts, and I don't remember how long ago video it was, but yeah, we're just going to throw the open end on her, and you know what? I think we're going to walk him back just a smidge more. Just enough to get that open end in. Yeah, I like that. If you can get the box ends in, that coming apart next time, well worth it. Yeah, that's right where we want them. No tighter, no looser. Now we'll run them tight. Okay, well, you get it. I'm going to let that air compressor charge up, and I'll be back to you when it's quiet. Okay, so one thing we are going to do, I got my torque wrench here. I know it ain't a big number, but we're going to just keep going until it likes 200 foot-pounds. When it stops turning at 200, we're going to leave it, and we're going to take it down the road, and we're going to wiggle it, and she's getting pretty close. But just by letting them wiggle, you'll let it kind of self-center, and that's it. They're not moving no more. It'll self-center, and then we're going to see what we can do as far as real torque on it. I don't even know what the spec is yet or what they got to be done to, but yeah. All right, next, on to some weight. So, TW20 axle job. Wow. She's been a fight. Well, I hope you enjoyed. Yeah, thanks for any comments. Thanks to all new subscribers. And have a good day.